Just got in some really cool hardware for a revolving bookshelf that I have to make for the library. Let me show you some of the pieces and the plan that I have for putting this crazy contraption together. So this is the flange bearing that I have, and I bought some conduit, 10-foot piece here. I'm gonna cut into two for two different bookcases. And I got these bearing balls here that are 1.5 inches down here, and this conduit's gonna ride on this so it can spin. And then that's gonna sit on one of these washers here, this brass washer here. And then I got these sleeve bushings here. These are gonna go around this as well, just below this guy. And there's one for the top, one for the bottom of these flange bearings, greasable, and they will lock onto the shaft. So this is going to be for a very large bookcase that can hold like 300-400 pounds of books. So this is kind of a rough drawing of it. There's that washer down at the bottom, this ball bearing. This is that brass sleeve bushing, and then the two flange bearings are going to go on the top and the bottom. That'll keep it from tipping or anything, and then this will go into this cavity here, sit on that ball, and we'll grease it up down there. That'll allow it to spin. Probably won't need to spin very much, it just needs to sit on that, but if it does spin, that's what the ball's there for. And then yeah, it's gonna spin on the shaft. I could probably actually just set it down in there and lock it in. Doesn't need to spin at all. Didn't really think about that. Well, here's a good lesson in why you should always explain something to somebody else out loud, because I had designed this whole thing thinking I needed a big ball bearing down here and something for this shaft to spin around, but that's the reason I bought these thrust bearings. So those are gonna rotate around the shaft. The shaft doesn't need to move at all. So it just needs a pocket to sit in down here with some kind of plate at the bottom to hold the weight and distribute it on the wood. So I don't need that.